co-founder of Will and Way CEC. And this is where we help individuals turn challenges into opportunities. And we are so glad to be partnered with WeSERVE and their CARES program. And I just want to thank the founder, Eugene McCowan, for inviting us back onto this platform. We're very excited to be here. And I also want to give many thanks to all of you who are tuning in. And we thank each and every one of you for joining us today. And so the WeCares program, it provides support through developmental workshops that can help boost confidence and increase competence and expand connections. And so our focus areas on here is financial literacy and readiness and development and employment readiness. And so today's session, as you can see, the title of this session, as you can see on your screen here, is Cash Flow Optimization. And it is under the financial literacy module presented by myself. And so let's get right on into it. And I'm excited to be here on today. Let's make it do what it do. Right. So the facilitator is myself, as you can see, yours truly. And just a little bit about myself. I'm a business entrepreneur, senior field manager in the financial service industry with 10 years experience as a financial strategist. And I work in multiple states in the healthcare insurance, the life insurance, and also retirement accounts. We handle accounts such as IRAs, 403Bs, 457s, IRAs, and so forth. The list goes on. And so on our agenda today, what we'll be talking about is what kind of spender are you? We're kind of going to do a self-assessment on the type of spender of who you are. We will be assessing cash flow, setting and defining financial goals. We'll be talking about advantages of financial plan. We'll be also talking about the timing and steps to creating a financial plan. DIY, which is do it yourself, or professional guidance. And also we'll be covering emergency cash reserves. And our focus is really on how to improve cash flow, right? So the question here today is, what kind of spender are you? Okay, we have six different examples in terms of the type of spender are you. Number one, are you a person who is about security? Is it about spending only for your needs? Do you like to have some money in your pocket, like to keep some funds in your pocket, right? What about status? Are you about status? Nothing but the best, right? You're spending on expensive clothing or something that is important. And, money gets you ahead in life, but cheap stuff, isn't worth it, right? Are you about status? What about number three? Spontaneous. Spontaneous are the ones that are just like right now, right on the spot, right? Not waiting, no delayed gratification. It's about just getting it right now. I want it, right? And so nobody ever has enough money, right? And credit is necessary in those situations. But the things that you want now, you rather have it now versus waiting for later, right? Number four, we have carefree. All right. Don't worry, the money will be there somehow. Or don't worry, we'll get the money later, or the money will, or what they'll say is if I spend $50 now, I know I get paid tomorrow, I'll just replenish the $50 there. So I'm just, carefree or keeping track of spending, which will drive you crazy, right? It's either one of those situations within the carefree mindset. Then you have number five, giving. Money cannot buy happiness. That's one of the principles for sure, that money cannot purchase happiness. You can have fun without spending money. Other things are more like important than money, right? So you say, hey, I have the heart of giving, and I feel that just adding to humanity is something that's much greater than money itself, which is true. It's just the way you look at it. Or do you have a planning mindset? Money helps achieve goals, buy items that return value, have money reserved to pay for unexpected things, unexpected expenses. So, which one of these spenders do you most identify with? Do you relate to several of the spending patterns? And how do we feel or we think about money? And how much of an impact has that have upon you? as well, right? Accessing cash flow. Okay. So cash flow represents the balance between your income and outgoing funds. Those are two different components of how money works. Money comes in and money goes out. And to craft a robust financial plan, it's essential to understand not only your income, but also how and when you spend your money. And so tracking your personal cash flow helps you gauge your monthly financial needs, determines the amount you can allocate for savings and investments, and identify potential areas to reduce expenses. Documenting and analyzing cash flow. We have number one, review financial statements. Examine your checking account and your credit card statements. And these documents provide a comprehensive overview of your income and expenditures across various categories. Number two, we have categorized expenses. Okay. Record your annual expenses in categories such as housing, your rent, your mortgage, your payments, your utilities, your credit card interest, your food, your household items, including clothing, your transportation, medical expenses, out-of-pocket medical costs, and discretionary spending like entertainment, dining out, and travel. Those are what we call your cost of living, just your daily cost of living to maintain the way of life, the way you live life. Number three is calculate monthly cash flow. Add up all your expenses for the year and divide that by 12 because we have 12 months in a year, right? So you divide that by 12, and that's to find your average monthly expenditure. And this calculation reveals your typical monthly cash flow, highlighting areas where financial improvements can be made. Define your financial goals. A crucial component to optimizing cash flow is having well-defined goals, and these might encompass objectives such as financing your children's college, education, purchasing a bigger home, launching a business, retiring as planned, or creating a legacy. So you have a chance to what we call reverse engineer, really get real defined in terms to the specific goals based on its specificity. Okay, so while no one can dictate the order in which you should prioritize each these goals, a qualified financial planner can assist in developing a comprehensive saving strategy and targeted investment plan to help you achieve each of these goals sequentially. And so the importance of setting financial goals early. This is really important. As you can see on the left side, it says in bold, it says, as early start is a smart start. I'll say that again. An early start is a smart start. And so establishing financial goals early in life is crucial because it fosters healthy money management habits that enhances your chances of long-term financial security. Starting with early objectives like saving and investing also capitalizes on the power of compound interest, significantly increasing the potential wealth you can accumulate by the time you do retire. All right. Now, here are some of the advantages of having a financial plan. One of the sayings goes, you may have heard of it, may not have heard of it before, but many people they don't plan to fail, but they fail for lack of a plan. So having a financial plan is something that will definitely navigate you in your areas. And so a financial plan, it prioritizes immediate actions such as reducing debt and accumulating emergency savings to stabilize your financial base. And also it increases the likelihood of reaching significant financial milestones and achieving success as you define it. And so the plan serves as a roadmap of your efforts. It gives you some area, some direction in terms to where you want to go. It also offers a framework to track your progress over the course of time. And so by maintaining financial discipline, a financial plan can help you avoid financial pitfalls. It helps you avoid reducing stress. It helps you avoid stress situations and anxiety associated with past financial uncertainties. And those are just the advantages as well. and it sets both short-term and long-term financial goals, providing clarity on the steps you need to take the advantage to them. That's how that works as well. Right. So determining the right time, like when is the right time? And there's different areas of that. All right. Income fluctuations, any significant change in income, whether it's an increase or decrease, it requires reassessment to ensure alignment with your financial objectives. Right? You have life milestones, a major life event like marriage, having children, or divorce, alter financial goals and spending priorities, prompting a revision of your plan. There's a few others. You have college savings, you have death situation, you have debt. A lot of those are events, unexpected things that may come into play. Someone's health situation needs to get an emergency screening or whatever the case may be. That's a lifestyle, a milestone, a life milestone that happens in place. Also, health challenges. I just mentioned here, health issues that can necessitate reallocating resources away from existing goals, requiring adjustments to your financial plan. We have financial windfalls, unexpected financial gains like inheritances or insurance payouts can impact your financial trajectory, potentially altering your investment and debt reduction strategies. Commencing a new job often brings change in income, expenses, and opportunities, necessitating a review of your financial strategy. And so here are the steps to creating a great financial plan for yourself. Okay, number one, you have budget creation. Develop a budget that tracks both your income and expenditures. That is allowing you to understand where your money goes and identify the potential savings there. You have also debt management that outlines the strategies for managing and reducing debt. Prioritize high interest debts and consider different repayments methods that could accelerate your debt-free journey. Emergency funds. Establish an emergency savings account that covers 3 to 6 months of your living expenses to protect against unforeseen financial hardships. That's what I would call a cushion. Creating, excuse me, creating a cushion allows for you to dip into your emergency funds if any emergency event was to arise. All right. Investment planning. Develop an investment strategy that aligns with your risk tolerance, time horizons, and financial goals. Consider diversifying your investments to balance potential risks and returns. Number five, insurance review. Evaluate your insurance needs to ensure proper coverage for health, life, property, and other potential risks. Having insurance as a backup plan that will help fund those type of situations. If it's a $70,000 damage to your home or to your property, to your car, having that insurance of extra money, not from your own pocket, but something that's an insurance that will help cover the cost, so that way it will leave you, in financial debt. Number six, retirement planning. All right, that's one of my areas there. Assess your current retirement savings and future needs. Set up and contribute to retirement accounts to ensure you can maintain your desired lifestyle in retirement. Number seven, tax planning. Understand how your financial decisions impact your taxes. Consider strategies to minimize your tax liability and maximize potential refunds. Right? Number eight, estate planning. Establish wills, establish some trust and power of attorney to ensure your assets are distributed according to your wishes and your loved ones are taken care of. Now, there are some situations where some families don't put anything in place, don't put a trust, don't put a will in place. I know a family right now that did not have one in place. And that causes a lot of friction. When there's no will, there's no trust, not having something in place where things are structured, where everybody around the table has an understanding of the will, the instructions based on the person who created that will, that's what creates a lot of friction. Will and trust brings order, it brings peace of mind, and everyone has no choice but to abide by the trust and to abide by the will. That's one of the most important things as well. Choosing DIY or professional guidance. DIY stands for do it yourself. So decide whether to create your financial plan independently or with the assistance of a licensed financial planner. While it's entirely possible to develop a plan on your own, working with a financial professional can help ensure that your plan is comprehensive and it covers all essential aspects. Having a financial planner, well trusted, well credited financial planner, will help lead and guide you in the right direction. That will help you to determine some things. Their job is to bring some things to the table for your consideration, for you to consider if this is the right choice or this is the wrong choice. Would this help me in the long run or would this help me in the short run? So that's definitely a great investment as well. Establish an emergency cash reserve. A lot of us don't do that. Establish an emergency cash reserve. That will save you from having to knock on your next door neighbors. Hey, I need to borrow some money. I have an emergency situation. Or having to go to GoFundMe, have to rely on others to have to pitch into the pot. And they're not obligated to give, but you're at their mercy, right? But by having an emergency stash put away for yourself, that will save you a lot of headache and heartache. And so with the emergency cash reserves, it's to help you allocate a portion of your cash flow to gradually build an emergency fund in a readily accessible account. Aim to save enough to cover at least 6 months worth of expenses, ideally extending it to 12 months to safeguard against periods of income loss resulting from unforeseen circumstances. So putting some emergency funds stacked away for yourself, you can be able to pay yourself in case if you're out of a job, you don't have no income, you're able to go to your emergency fund and say, hey, this is what I need to cover 1 to 2 to 3 months, up to 6 months worth of expenses. Ultimately, a full year. You can definitely do that. And that will save you a lot of heartache from having to borrow money from anyone else. So here we are. I want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for being a part of this presentation. You are welcome to follow us at Will and Way CEC. And here's the information as well. You can visit our website at www.willandwaycec.org. Or you can email us if you have any questions, any feedback. We would love to hear back from you. You can contact us at contact@willandwaycec.org. And you can learn more about We Serve and We Cares program. You can visit them on Facebook, the social media platforms, Instagram as well, at We Serve VA or www.weserve.org. All right. Well, that's what I got on today. I want to say thank you again to Mr. McCowan for having me a part of this program. But other than that, I will see you all on the next session. All right, you all have a great day. Bye bye.